Geoguide Eventi San Lorenzo Museum. In the 4 floors of the museum are collected all the artifacts found in the excavation of the ancient Neapolis, medieval founding of the Basilica, and spectacular figurines from the 14th century Neapolitan nativities. Set up in the 500s areas of the monastery, it expands around the civic tower. In the tour are reflected the historic stratifications that offer an extraordinary view of the history of Naples from the Greek-Roman period to the 700s, 800s. The visitor can go from observing the remains of Greek age to those of Roman age, Republican and Imperial, from the late Antiquity period to the Paleo-Christian and Byzantine age, from the Dark Ages to the Norman and Swabian civilizations, until the Angevin and Aragon period. Exit. From a floor to another of the museum, you go back in time chronologically until the last rooms, in which are displayed the 708,005 nativity figurines of the prestigious collection of the monastery. A main feature of the museum is that the works are exposed, reassembling the spaces where they once stood, trying to recreate the same previous light, perspective and aim for which they had been made. Excavations, 2 rooms each, follow in a row. Here you can see elements of the commercial and artisanal activities such as the furnace and the baths for the fabrics dyeing, which would take place in the market. The underground Neapolis is included in the tour of the monumental complex of San Lorenzo Maggiore. The archaeologic site visited today dates back to the Roman age, with some traces of the Greek period of the city. The tour to the underground Neapolis starts with the cloister, whose well is dominated by the statue of San Lorenzo by Cosimo Fanzago, one of the most famous of Naples. The actual decoration of the cloister dates back to 1771. Inside it, we can see the remains of a circular tholos belonging to the Roman Metellum. Descending about 10 metres under the complex, there is the archaeologic site. Here, in a narrow street of Roman age, there are multiple rooms with commercial purposes. First of all, there is the Aurarium, where the public treasure of the city used to be kept. 9 different workshops, with, at the end of the hinge, on the right side, you can find the cryptoportic, the covered market, divided up into small adjoining rooms, each with masonry counters, used for displaying goods. Nearby the portico, located in a steep area and adjoining with an ulterior large archaeologic site, there is a monumental waterwork dating from the late Hellenistic arrangement of the market that had the aim of canalising the water flow. Next to it are situated 3 big compartments with mosaics flooring and an impluvium in the central room. In the sophisticated complex, it is probably recognizable a scola, a building for the association's meetings.
This is Gothic style, you see. The architect of this basilica is French architect. Roman Greek period is another period. It is underground city.
That's what we saw on the...
Yeah, what you have seen before. That is Greek period. This is 2000 year before the coming of Jesus Christ.
All right.
You see, this is after the death of Jesus Christ. That is 1230. 1230. This basilica is constructed by the French architect, and it was held by the nobles. Therefore, they have a right. They have a right to put their tombs here. As you see, there are a lot of tombs. Yes. One of the tombs here is Catherine of Austria. You see? Catherine of Austria.
She's a saint.
She is a queen, but before she's a princess. She came from Austria. She got married to Carlo. But this basilica, during the time, it all painted. One of the artists here is the famous artist Giotto. This basilica was abandoned for many years. During 1870 up to 1963. But during 1943, there was civil war, no? During World War. It was bombed. Also, St. Clair, they changed the ceiling. And during 1950, they removed all the Baroque. They left only this part on the other side over there. And up here, the original Gothic. That's why it is Gothic. You will see this Napoli. You can see 2 churches, Gothic. St. Clair, Santa Chiara, and San Lorenzo. Because Santa Chiara also was constructed during the end of medieval period, during 1200s. And during this, the entrance is Baroque style like from different because during the earthquake, it was renovated. It was because the original was collapsed. And that is the important dates of this basilica. Okay, thank you.